Hello, welcome back for another workout. Today we will be doing total body, little bit longer of a workout today, which pairs up nicely with our shorter ones this week. I do have my chair because today you can take seated or standing options, and some of the exercises will be based from the chair. So you want to make sure that you have that out. I also have a set of dumbbells. I'm going to use 5 pounds today, anywhere from 1 to maybe 10 pounds. If you have multiple sets, you can get them out and go heavier when you can, and then adjust and pull back and go a little bit lighter when you need to. Total body, we will also be working on legs. So if you have an elastic band and you would like to make those leg exercises just a little bit more difficult for yourself, you can add this in today as well. If you prefer to work only from your chair, that is okay. All of our standing exercises can be done completely seated today. So no worries, we have you covered. Go ahead, get set up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and we're gonna get moving right now. We are all set up and ready to go. We're actually just gonna start our warm up from the chair today, and we'll just start with tapping those toes up and down on the floor. Keep those heels connected to the floor. So it's really just lifting and lowering those toes. Try to get them quick and as high up as you can. We really gotta keep the fronts of these legs nice and strong. Being able to have that ankle flexion is really important. So it should definitely be getting warm in there. Now go ahead, lift the heels. And it's a little less difficult, so go ahead, just give me some nice arm circles forward here. And kind of warm up through the shoulders. Modification, just keep them smaller or lower. You guys always know what feels good in your body. You are the expert on your body, so stick with what works and avoid what doesn't today. Very good. Let's swing those arms back. Nice and easy, nice gentle warm up today. And then we'll drop those hands down to the hips and just go ahead and march those legs for me here. As you march, engage your core muscles to keep you upright and stable. So if you notice that you're starting to lean back as that knee lifts, try not lifting as high, so keep the knee a little bit lower and really engage a lot of stability from those ab muscles here in the front. Now go ahead, reach those fingertips down for the floor. So you should just have a light little stretch there through the sides of the neck. Wiggle the fingers. And we're gonna take the left ear over to the left shoulder, step the right leg out, back in, right side, left leg. So we're just alternating here, nice and easy, really smooth, fluid movements. This isn't the workout, so don't rush through these. Don't try to pick up your intensity yet. You really want to warm up this body and let it know that it is preparing to work. Let's take one more set here. So right ear to right shoulder, left. Very good. And we'll just circle those hands out here to the front. And warm up through the wrists, through the hands. Circle them back. And then we're gonna go ahead, open those arms back without pushing the stomach forward. So it's really just the arms coming back. The stomach and the shoulders should be over the hips, and then exhale, close it forward, reach those hands forward, stretch through the back. Inhale, open the chest, exhale back, inhale, and exhale, few more of these. Inhale, exhale, reach, stay here, and then just shimmy one hand and one shoulder forward. Pull the other one back slightly. Nice big back stretch here. And then take it all down, kind of shake out the body. Get a little bit of movement, a little bit of energy created, maybe a nice jog. We'll hold it here. I am gonna come to the side of my chair and we're gonna work on some of our standing options. It's going to look pretty much the same if you decide to work from your seat today. The only thing that will be different is if you are in your chair, the hip circles, obviously you're not gonna be able to get those hips moving in the chair, so just move from the rib cage instead. That's really the only difference that you'll make. So if you would like to stay in your chair, you are gonna go ahead and start by making those clockwise circles. If you would like to join me and stand it up here today, you're gonna make those clockwise circles with the hips. Remember that this is not coming from the knees. We're just sending the hips to the right, to the back as we lean the body forward, counterbalance here. So the body's always kind of going the opposite direction. And go ahead and reverse that. If you're in the chair, you're gonna take that rib cage, the shoulders and the chest, and you're gonna be making counterclockwise circles. Obviously, if you're standing here with me, counterclockwise. Wherever you are, standing or seated, abs are pulling in and lightly squeezed the whole time. So seated or standing, there should already be a little bit of work in here for you. Roll through that. And beautiful job here. We'll finish through this one. All right, we're gonna go ahead, come to the chair, raise the right arm, left fingertips to the side of the chair, and we're just going to draw the left leg up 10 times here, working on our balance. It's going to be exactly the same in the chair. You'll get your left arm out for balance, raise the right arm, and march your left leg. So hopefully you're moving here with me. There's no rush, take your time with it. 10 is not an exact number. Beautiful job there. One more. Drop it down. Now this arm is raised and we're gonna go ahead and drop that right arm, and then we're just going to swing the left leg out. So now we're balancing here on the left leg. If you are in your chair, just go ahead, same thing, swing the leg out or step it out to the side. Little bit of balance here today. There is no rush with this movement. Give yourself a chance to improve this balance. 9 and 10. Go ahead, take it down to your seat. If you are already here, you're just gonna go ahead and take those arms out, and we're gonna lean off to the right side. So using the oblique muscles here at the side, 10 times to the right. Stop in the dead center of your chair. So right when you hit the tops of those hips, let's go here. Three, 2, and 1. Beautiful job here. We're already all here, so let's go ahead and get some jumping jacks going. Two and 1. Now, option here to go to the left side of the chair. Same thing here, opposite side. So you'll draw the left arm up. In the chair, you're just gonna march that leg, and then you'll reverse that and step out to the side or lift. Those are your modifications if you choose to stay seated. If you would like to stand and join me, come to your chair. Right fingertips hover close so that as you work on your balance, you feel nice and safe. Left arm up, put your weight into that left foot and draw this right leg up 10 times here. Nice and slow, don't rush through this. Use your core muscles. Nine and 10, beautiful job there. Go ahead, drop that left arm, same thing here. Your fingertips can be close to your chair for balance, and go ahead and swing this leg out 10 times, lift and lower. Make sure that you're not leaning the body a whole lot to counteract that leg. Just keep it high enough that you feel work, but low enough that you don't have to tip over. 9 and 10, beautiful job. Take it back to your chair. Arms come out to the sides, and same thing here. Plant those feet. 10 reaches to the left and drop back into the center. Using those oblique muscles. Stop right in the middle. Let's go. Keep those ears out of the shoulders, long in the neck. Modification here, just a smaller movement. Three, 2, and 1. Right into those jumping jacks. Little bit of cardio to keep that heart rate going. Very good. 3, 2, and 1. As you guys can maybe have noticed, or you can see, I do have my weights under my chair. So as we're working, I always encourage you guys, keep the weights under your chair so that if you get up and you're standing and moving around, there are no tripping hazards for you. So go ahead, if you would like, go ahead, grab one of those weights in the chair. The modification here is gonna be the exact same as our standing position. So you're just gonna work here with a single arm bicep curl, opposite knee raise. If you would like to join me in a standing position and get a little more work for your balance, left fingertips hover above the chair, same thing here. Try to time the knee and the arm together. Elbow stays in at the side, wherever you're working. So even in your chair, pin that elbow in. And 10, beautiful job. Now, even in your chair, you're gonna lower this weight parallel to the floor, and you will just raise those heels off of the ground. Standing, we're gonna hold this weight here and do 10 calf raises here. Stabilizing through that arm muscle here. It's a lot to focus on. You have your chair here. If you need that extra little help, use it as little as needed. 9 and 10, beautiful job. If you are standing, come back to your chair and you only need the one weight. We're gonna grab the sides of it. We're gonna take it to the chest and press it up, kind of forehead level, but off of the body. Please take your feet wide, just in case if you get out here and drop or lose your grip on the weight and it falls, it does not fall on you. So keep yourself a little bit safe there. 10 presses here. 5, very good, halfway there. 3, 2, and 1. Take this weight to the front, lower and lift. So count when it gets to the top. Very good. Core nice and tight. Halfway there. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job. Working in the chair, you will switch the weight to the other hand. Bicep curl here. Elbow stays pinned, core stays tight. If you would like to stand, come to the left side of the chair here with me. Right fingertips stay here for a little bit of help with that balance. 10 bicep curls. Very good. Don't rush through these. Eight, 9, and 10. Beautiful job. Weight parallel to the ground. No bending in the wrist. Nice flat wrist. You can scoot yourself back a little bit. In the chair, you're just going to raise those heels. Standing, we're going to do a full calf raise. 10 of them, no matter where you are. No movement through the arm. Keep it pinned in at the side. Keep a lot of stability in those ankles. 9 and 10. Beautiful job. Take it back to your seat. Same thing here. Grab the sides of that weight. Little bit of distance in between those feet, just in case. You always got to kind of plan for the unplanned to happen. Starting at the chest, press up and out. 10 times here. Very good. 3 more. 2 and 1. Drop that weight down to the center. We're going to lift it. When you lift it, parallel to the ground, so the hand is right off of the shoulder. Count when you get to the top. Core nice and tight here. Using those core muscles exactly for what they're designed to do. Keeping the abs stable and the body stable while you move. Little pause there at the top. Don't rush through these. 2 more. And 1. Beautiful job. Very good. We're going to take this weight here to the right hand, and you're going to kind of turn it over so the thumb is at the bottom. No bending in the wrist. Nice flat wrist. And you're just going to press it up and out 10 times there. So we'll go, try it. You can do this with no weight. Squeeze this back of the arm muscle as you move. We are working on the triceps here, so try it. You can decrease your weights if you would like. You can also do this with no weights at all. Halfway there. 9 and 10. Beautiful job. You're going to set this weight onto the right thigh. We don't want it to roll off, so you're going to go ahead and just close the hand over the top of it, maybe thumb to the back of the weight, fingers over the top. Core nice and tight, spine nice and tall, shoulders out of the neck, and we're just going to draw this leg up 10 times here. The added weight, you're going to feel this quad muscle working. The hand isn't lifting the weight, it's just keeping it stable in place as we move here. Good. I've got 3 more. You should be getting somewhere in the 10 range as well. You can do less, you can do more depending on your timing. Some of us might be going a little bit faster than others. Leave this weight here and scoot this foot back just a touch. And then heel lifts here. We're just giving that leg a little extra weight. A little bit easier to go faster with this one. This one's not incredibly tough. 2 and 1, beautiful job. Take this weight to the left hand and same thing here, point it down. It kind of is right at the midline of the chest. And we're just gonna flex it straight out and lower it down. So a little bit of power on the way out, lower smooth, squeezing through the back of this arm muscle. 10 of them here. Watch that wrist, no bending through the wrist. 3 more. Gave you a few extra there in case you got a little bit of a late start. And beautiful job, same thing. Take it to the top of the left thigh. Hold it in place with that hand, but don't lift the weight with the hand. Let the leg do the work. Go ahead and march this leg up here 10 times, nice and stable. Same thing as our warm-up. If you find yourself leaning away from the leg as you lift, try not lifting as high and really engage through those core muscles. 8, 9, and 10. Right into those heel raises here. You scoot the foot back a little bit, make it just a little bit easier. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Now, if you do have a leg band that you would like to use, you can go ahead and put that on now and just slide it over the legs. We're still only going to be working with one of our weights. So you will kind of look like this. All right, so option here, obviously you can totally skip using the band. It is a get to, not a have to. We're gonna send those hips on over, so we're kind of leaning on the left hip towards the center of the chair. Our left hand here provides us with a lot of stability, and we'll just go ahead and open this top leg. Now, you can open it and kind of tap out, or you can do a full lift. That is up to you. You can also just stay here and tap to the side, but we are also going to be pairing this with a back exercise. So we're gonna drop the right arm, pull the elbow up and back, kind of feel the shoulder onto the spine, and then the leg. So you see what we've got going on here. It'll be the same. Here, tap the leg, up and back. Good, and I almost think that modified version is quite a bit easier. Wherever you are choosing to work, make sure that your form is good. You can do a little bit of a combination of all of those moves. Sometimes I give you guys a lot of different options, and I hope that that makes things easier instead of more complicated, but I really want you to be able to find what is right for you, because I know that not every body is the same. Every person's body needs something different, and different things feel good, so one modification doesn't always fit for everybody. Let's, wherever you are, do one more good one. And lift. And then we will go ahead, come here to the center. Just hold the weight on your lap. Make sure that it is stable. We're gonna draw the right leg up and tilt it out slowly. If you have your band, you will not be able to go very far, but you are gonna have more work. If you do not have your band, it's gonna look a lot like this. So we're just opening and closing this right knee. That right foot is elevated just a bit. Very good. Working today. Oh my goodness. 2 more here. And 1. If you have the band and you're working with that, you can put it on, take it off, moving around today. Very good. I love these bands. Even in the chair, you can get a lot of work, because sometimes it's pretty difficult to get a lot of leg strength from a seated position, and these bands just give you a lot of options for that. Weight to the left hand, lean it over slightly to the right hip, draw the arm up, leg raise. Obviously, modification here, arm up, tap it out here. Other modification is to stay to the center, arm pulls up and back, tap the leg out. You may have to get this arm out of your way a little bit for that leg abduction. Find what works for you. As long as you are moving and happy, that's all I ask. Good job here. We have a few more. These ones are a little tough, but keep going even if you need to modify. I'm proud of you. Keep working. And last one here. Very good. Come to the center. You can go ahead and just drop this weight under your chair for a quick second. We'll go back to some upper body here in just a bit. Left leg draws up, out, to the side, and in 10 times. Nine and 10. Beautiful job. If you have your band on, trust me, you will definitely want to take it off. Go ahead and set it to the back of your chair. Make sure that your weights are under the chair. We are going to take some leg lifts here to the front. If you choose to stay seated, you're going to scoot those hips forward to the chair and make sure that the back of the chair is still nice and heavy. So either stay towards the center of the chair or put your hands behind you and lean back just a touch. You want to make sure that you're not too far forward and you're going to fall out. So leg lifts to the front, and we're going to follow with some leg circles. Those will be your modifications for seated. It's going to look the exact same standing, except you will have a bigger balance element to this move. So lift. Good. 10 of these here. Point the toes, lift that kneecap straight up to the sky. This is really good for creating a lot of stability in that knee joint. Even if you are working on this seated, it's the exact same benefit. You're just not balancing as much. Circles. Circle it and make sure that you are not twisting in your left leg if you are standing. Modification, smaller movement. Nine and 10. Very good. Go ahead. If you are seated, you're just going to switch to the other leg. If you're standing, come to the other side of your chair so that as you are kicking in, you are clear on space. Left toes pointed, left knee lifts. Three, 2, and 1. Circle it in. No twisting in that right leg. Good. Little bit of hip strength here. Very good. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job. Shake those out a little bit. One more for the legs, and then we'll move on to upper body and core, and then you will be all done. Oh, nice and warm. Take a quick drink of water if you need it. Rest, fan, or towel yourself off, and then draw that right leg up. And you're gonna go ahead and kind of create a block here on this leg. You can grab underneath it as well. What I really wanna caution you on is not to pull this knee in and be pulling and putting a lot of pressure in there. So even though I'm holding onto my shin, there's a lot of space in my knee. I'm not feeling a lot of tension here, because all we're gonna do is we're just gonna push that leg into the hands very lightly. 10 times there. So you're just kind of pushing the knee out and down, and the hands are there not to pull on the knee, just to keep it from being able to go all the way out to the floor. Very good. Working hard today. Good. Nice little pause on that push. And one, release that one down. Take the same thing on the other side. You can hold this leg however feels good. My left knee tends to be a little more sensitive, so I like to grab underneath on this one. My fingers are getting fussy. So I'll show you the modification here. I'm just gonna hug that leg, push it into my hands. Upper body is working to fight against that resistance, against that push. 10 times here. On the left, there's no rush, so you have plenty of time to push. Hold for a second and release. Very good. One more here for me. And then take that on down. We're already kind of in this position where we're able to get those knees to us. So raise those arms overhead and just create a soft little circle by touching the fingers together, and draw each knee up. So you're kind of crunching here. I want you to imagine the bottom of the rib cage and the tops of the hips rolling together, squeezing those abs together and pulling them in. So we're gonna do 10 sets. So that will be 20 total. You can count each time you get to however you wanna count, as long as you are doing 10 sets. So 3, 4, 5. Smaller movement is fine. As long as you are working, you are halfway there if you started with me. My arms are getting real small. 19 and 20. Beautiful job there. Shake that on out. Go ahead, grab both of your hand weights this time. And we're gonna take them down straight to the sides. The palms are facing your chair. You're just gonna lean forward a little bit. Row and lower. 10 of those there. Good. Neck in line with the spine, so you're kind of looking at an angle off in front of you. Feel the shoulder blades roll onto the spine, really active through those back muscles. I keep knocking into my chair. Some days I feel like my spacing just gets real off. You know those days you just feel a little extra klutzy and uncoordinated. 2 and 1. Beautiful job. Those palms are already facing in. We're just gonna go ahead and take a bicep curl here. So it is a rotational curl, so you're gonna kind of start with the palm facing in, turn the palm up, squeeze those arm muscles. And we will go ahead, 20 of them here, because we are going to do 10 for each arm. Very good. Make sure those elbows stay pinned in. Those abs are pulled in as well. You are halfway there. Very good. Last set here, right and left. Beautiful job. Go ahead and drop one of those weights back under the chair. And you can start with whichever hand you have your weight in, but we are gonna draw it up and back and take a tricep extension here. So try to keep that elbow close to the ear and back up towards the ceiling. So you're gonna lower and press. You can support this arm from the front or the back if that is helpful. 10 here on the right side. Core nice and tight. Don't push the tummy forward trying to get this arm further back. If you're a little bit wider and a little bit further forward, that is okay. Your range of motion will improve over time. You just gotta give it a little bit of patience and practice. It will get there. 2 and 1. Drop that down. Go ahead, take it over to the left hand. Same thing here. Core stays in nice and tight. Squeeze those muscles. Lift and lower. Nine and 10. Feel like we did a couple extra on the right side, so I'm just gonna give you the option for a few bonus ones here. Take that down. You have one weight. This is your last exercise, so please go carefully with good form, but also allow yourself to get as much out of this as you can. We're gonna kind of row to the side, draw it up to the center and down to the right. Big in those obliques. Slow here. Slower is actually a lot more difficult. So hang in there. Very good. You are halfway there. Shoulders are working, abs are definitely working. Try to keep, I noticed that my hips are doing a lot of shimmying. Try to avoid that if you can. The movement is coming from the core, even if it's a little bit smaller, rather than the hips. Last set here. And lift. Take that weight under the chair. Very good. You are all done. Give me a chance to help you stretch out, re-lengthen those muscles, hopefully get ahead of some of the soreness that you may feel tomorrow. Because I know we were working, so hot. I know we were working hard today. Take those arms all the way out. Again, open the chest. You can grow taller as long as you're not pushing the stomach forward. Very good. Inhale, take those arms overhead. Exhale, cactus arms here. Same thing, stretching through the chest, kind of lift it up. Look up to the sky if you would like. Arms come all the way over. Reach it to the right side. You can drop that right arm. And then same thing here, opposite side. Switch it over and lift. Very good. Same thing here. Take it forward, exhale. And then drop those arms down. Shoulders over to, it's gonna be real difficult to take the shoulders to the ears. So why don't we just go ahead and take the ears to the shoulders instead? Very good. Sometimes my brain doesn't work quite as fast as my mouth does. Very good. Roll that spine back up, slide those hands up, and then kind of take the shoulders back. Roll the chest forward, and then roll the spine up. Nice and smooth here. And then as you come on up, step the left leg in, take the right leg over the top, sit on up nice and tall, and kind of roll yourself forward, and at the same time kind of get that hip underneath you. You have the option to take a twist here, or you can move through that outer hip area, whichever feels good. Just kind of let yourself explore here. Release that one down. We'll take the other side, same thing. Right leg to the center, cross the left leg over, just kind of guide it in with the right hand. Get nice and tall. You can take a twist if that feels good through the back, or you have the option to just kind of move here from the front, work into the hip area only, or you can take the twist and get a little bit of everything. Lots of options. Wherever you are, it should be feeling very good. And we'll go ahead and drop that one back down. We'll inhale, take those arms all the way up. Both of the arms reach tall. And then exhale to the right. Sweep it forward. Push those feet into the floor. Come back up. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep it forward. Push from those feet. Come back up on the right side. Drop those arms down. Shoulder rolls here all the way up, all the way back. And then just kind of give it all a nice, good little shake. My favorite part, good deep breath in, and then let that go. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another workout. I hope that your body feels a little bit tired and amazing. I appreciate you guys choosing me for your workout today. Make sure that you are subscribed because I will have lots more coming your way. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, a new workout. Always something different. Let me know if there is something in particular you would like to see or have included in our workouts. But for now, you guys take good care of yourselves, and I will see you again very soon.